Tonight, an Eyewitness News exclusive. Dangerous fire safety violations in the nation's largest jail, Rykers Island in New York City. A corrections department worker blowing the whistle now and claiming there are faulty sprinklers and faulty smoke alarms, and they are putting in danger thousands of inmates and staff. Here's investigative reporter Jim Hoffer.
It's the world's largest jail complex, Rykers Island, housing 14,000 inmates in 10 buildings and a staff of 9,000.
This is would be CPSU, where these are where the inmates are locked in 23 hours a day.
Doug Widener knows every nook and cranny of Rykers, having worked there for 20 years as a plumber. He came to us after discovering critical fire safety systems no longer working.
As I was doing my inspections, I noticed a lot of the systems were disabled.
Undercover video we obtained from Rykers Island seems to back that up. In floor after floor in the Otis Bantam jail, the smoke and fire alarm systems are disabled. Blinking lights warning of power and system problems. Faulty fire alarm systems in a 5-story jail housing more than 1,600 inmates locked in cells. But it gets worse.
This is where I noticed that none of the sprinkler systems in the cells were working properly.
Just days before he retired, this plumber also told us the sprinkler system in the jail did not work on some of the floors. This video from inside the facility shows a sprinkler pipe that's been disconnected, an entire piece simply missing. Other video shows a fire emergency box with no hose.
God forbid there's a fire, there's going to be many lives lost. Many lives.
Widener detailed the problems in a memo last summer to the director of fire safety on Rykers. Soon after, the department started ordering parts and making repairs. But months later, units housing 150 inmates still have no working sprinklers. Corrections says they're still waiting for parts. Meantime, the smoke and fire alarms are inoperable throughout the entire jail.
If there's a fire, if it's supposed to smell smoke and send off an alarm, it's not going to do that.
No one's going to be alerted by an alarm.
Nope. None of the sprinkler systems in the cells were working.
Professor of Fire Safety Glenn Corbett says the video inside Otis Bantam Jail shows clear violations.
That's very dangerous, and particularly in a case like this where the building's actually very reliant on those systems because, of course, people are incarcerated and they don't have the ability to get out if they wanted to during a fire.
In the department's response to our investigation, a spokesman admits fire alarm systems are faulty throughout Rykers Island. So there's no smoke alarm system in Otis Bantam?
That's correct.
Is that true in other facilities?
Some
there?
Yes.
Isn't that risky?
It's not ideal, but when you have the kind of redundancy that we do, functioning sprinklers everywhere, 10 fire extinguishers instead of 2, officers who are there, I mean, name me another institution that has somebody who's looking in every corner of the building every 15 minutes.
Correction says installation of new fire and smoke alarms should begin sometime next year. The absence of these alarms make working sprinklers even more crucial. So why then, with sprinklers not working in cells for 150 inmates, are these brand new sprinkler heads still sitting, unused, in a box? The department insists inmates and staff are safe.
Over the past 5 years, more than 500,000 people have come in and out of the jails of New York City, and there have been no injuries from fire.
The safety record speaks for itself. That's how the department sees this. The whistleblower, on the other hand, says that before he retired, he needed to reveal what he believes is a fire danger to the inmates and staff, a danger that he claims has existed for some time. Now, if you have a story that you'd like us to investigate, please give our tip line a call at 877-TIP-NEWS. You may also email us at the.investigators@abc.com. Jim Hoffer, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
And still